Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg have rolled down to Nashville, bringing a new kind of lounge to Lower Broadway.
Oh yes, the hip-hop icons are the latest stars to have their names tied to a bar right here in Music City. So you know we had to check out G.I.N Lounge on 2nd Ave. Well, we are celebrating the good life, taking you inside the basement of G.I.N Lounge by Dre and Snoop.
Oh yeah, and we're here with Gina, who's giving us the lowdown on this fabulous new spot, influenced by these hip-hop icons. You say this is where West Coast meets Southern soul.
Yeah, absolutely. So the lounge is actually located in the catacombs of the 4-level historic district that now homes Nashville Live. This lounge brings a little bit of elegance and West Coast swagger, and that's where that Southern soul kind of comes in. You know, the details of the memorabilia and everything kind of located in the space kind of brings you into what the hip-hop R&B space would be like back in LA.
From the ceiling to the chandeliers, describe all the details here.
Yeah, so we kind of really wanted to tap into Dr. Dre and Snoop's overall essence, not only that the G.I.N drink offers, but everything from the golds and the accents to really understand that this is a lounge and you're very secluded, and it's completely different than anything off Broadway or 2nd Ave can really offer you. You know, like the minute you get down here, you're kind of transformed into this R&B hip hop space where nothing but West Coast swagger and Southern soul is all around, so.
All right, let's talk about this cocktail lineup with names like Straight Outta, G-Thing, and the next episode. Nick, what are you mixing up?
Excellent. I'm going to start off with the grand tour today. So even though we are the G.I.N Lounge, we do carry a variety of craft spirits, including bourbons and whiskeys. And this is our version of an old fashioned. So we're going to start off with a mixing glass. We use a couple different craft bourbons for this. So we're going to take a couple ounces of that right inside of here. Beautiful. I mean, you can't come to Nashville and not have a little bit of whiskey, even though gin is our favorite. I'm gonna put a little bit of simple syrup just to sweeten that up and round it out. And then we use a couple different types of bitters to tie all that flavor together. Right inside of there, nice. And then we are all about the details here. So a big thing for us, we have our custom ice cube stamps. This one has the G.I.N Lounge logo, so we just pop that right on there for a moment, and then the end result comes out looking just like that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give this a quick stir. Make sure it's nice and cold.
Whiskey's yes. My favorite.
Who doesn't like a nice whiskey? Pour that right in there. And then garnish with some fresh citrus right on top of there. So really a true craft whiskey cocktail coming out of a downtown gin lounge here in Nashville.
Perfect, thank you.
Of course.
From sips to entertainment, Dr. Dre and Snoop D-O-double-G know how to bring the live action here. We got to talk about these curated DJs and live performances.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you just mentioned, we will have a curated list of an assortment of DJs located from live performances to vinyls to live music. So a little bit of everything from R&B to hip hop to funk, really using their cultural influence to really leave their mark on the space in Nashville.
It's such a quaint feel in here. No doubt a place where I could see me sipping some gin and juice, right? I love the open area behind the bar.
Yeah.
Explain some of that to us.
Yeah, absolutely. So the essence of kind of the bar that we went for is really bringing out the details of the historic catacombs and just kind of encompassing a little bit of that upper elegance where we're showing off all of our assortment of whiskey and gin. But it's just something different that you don't really see in any of the lounges around here in Nashville. So it's just kind of that extra touch that we thought we needed. It's very secluded. You know, there's going to be a lot of people in here, but with the DJ bumping and everything, you really feel like you're at home. So
a whole nother vibe from the honky tonks, no doubt. Now, how much did Dre and Snoop have to do with this? Have they been inside yet?
They haven't really left their mark here yet. However, that doesn't say that in the foreseeable future that they won't be stopping by. We are in Music City, so they definitely will want to leave their mark here one way or another. So we're really excited to see what the future holds, whether that's the music that they bring in or the new vibes and overall culture, but we're excited to see what happens down here.
Obviously, we've discussed how different this is. It's a hip-hop centered venue, so very different from the country that we see all over Broadway and the surrounding area. What do you think the community has to say about that?
I think it brings a new twist that the community was needing and aspiring to find. And I think that 2nd Ave being brand new and open, I think it's something that we needed and pulls not only tourists from Broadway, but also locals coming back downtown and really enjoying themselves. And we see the space, since it is so small, bringing a new community together in a way that 2nd Ave hasn't had in a really long time. So
awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
thank you.
Well, it is an intimate space and that line can get long, so make sure and make your reservation online. You can visit NashvilleLiveDowntown.com and click on Still G.I.N Lounge to check out their times.